here tonight. Special KOF shout out to the homeboys at Dream Cancel. You know.
What's up, everyone? Welcome to the Dream Cancel podcast, and this is episode 98 of Dream Cancel Live. My name is Desmond, the administrator of DreamCancel.com. In today's episode, we're going to talk about upcoming King of Fighters 14 version 3.0 update that should be coming soon, sometime next year. We don't really have any kind of details, but we're going to try to ask all y'all in the discussion panel, what y'all might want to see in version 3.0. Before we do that, we're going to probably talk a little bit about tournaments that have transpired this past month, like the Las Vegas Championship 2017. Talk about the WELL tournament, which is the World Esports Legendary League that happened in China, and it was on it's like same day, same weekend as Northeast Championships 18. This happened this past weekend, pretty much. So before we do all that, I would like to introduce tonight's discussion panel. So we have some new people. We got Deezee Kujaku from Philly. What's up, man? You there?
Yeah, how's it going tonight?
It's going good. Going good, man. Good to have you on the show, man. First time here, man. Thanks for joining us.
Oh, yeah, no problem.
Cool. We'll catch up and ask you a few more questions in a little bit. Just hold tight. All right. Next, we have from the Dream Cancel Discord server, we got Black Legend 84 from ATL from Atlanta. You there, man?
Yep, I'm here.
Cool.
Yeah, it's also 914. But that's fine.
914. Excuse me, man. I didn't get the numbers right.
It's all right.
Cool. Great. Good to have you, man.
Yeah, good to be here.
All right, cool. Next, we have from Toronto, we got Juggy. You there?
Hey, what's going on?
Cool. Good to have you on the show. And last but not least, we got, as always, the ever busy LazieFreddy. What's up, man?
Hey, what's up, everyone? Glad to be here.
Cool. Good.
This is actually my last day of work of the year, so I'm so glad I don't have to go to work like tomorrow or the next week. So
you just off for a week?
Yeah, I don't have to go to work next week.
Oh, good.
I'm off till the 2nd.
Oh, nice.
Oh, nice. Yeah.
Ooh. Man, that's a nice amount of days.
Yeah, it's not too bad, not too shabby.
Oh, cool. What you gonna do, man?
I don't know, but I know there's gonna be a lot of KOF involved.
Okay, all right. We're gonna see a lot of I would say Blue Mary Blues lobbies opening up.
Yeah, definitely.
All right, cool. That sounds great. All right, so before we get into the main topic, man, why don't we just do some promo plugs, a little bit of housekeeping on our end, try to catch up with a lot of things that have been going on the past month. So first and foremost, you get t-shirts at dreamcancel.com. Well, let me flip this for y'all. Here we go. Cool. All right, dreamcancel.com/shop. Check out the Dream Cancel Discord server for matchmaking, KOF SNK discussion, the images section, and more. Play King of Fighters 98 Ultimate Match Final Edition, King of Fighters 2002 Unlimited Match, King of Fighters 13, and King of Fighters 14, all on Steam. And there is a winter sale going on right now. All SNK games are up to 75% off until January 4th, and that is pretty crazy. So what I think people should do is they should try to stream as much as they can, I feel, and try to let people know that these games are on sale on Steam, because I know a lot of people, they tend to wait for the sales. And King of Fighters 14, for example, I believe it's like $30. So if you could, just spread the word and let people know that these games are all on sale. I'm gonna put a link in the chat, and I'm gonna put it in the description section below. But most definitely take advantage of this sale. All right, shout outs to Kings of Co, Kings of Colorado. Donate to Dream Cancel at dreamcancelsnk@gmail.com. I am putting together a Patreon for Dream Cancel. I'm gonna try to launch it in January. The thing is, I'm trying to think of like what kind of exclusive content can we give to people on the Patreon, because that's what it's pretty much about. You just kind of give people, I would say, first dibs or exclusive content. So we're basically trying to see like what can we like give as far as exclusive content. If any one of y'all or anyone in the chat, or if you want to post in the YouTube section, the comment section, any ideas, feel free. I do have some perks, like some stickers and a t-shirt if you donate a certain amount. But as far as exclusive content, just give us some ideas and we'll try to rock with it. Shout out to good peoples at orochinaji.com. Get the incredible King of Data 14 app for Android and for iOS iPhones. Shout outs to Game Goons. Shout outs to the King of Fighters Reddit. Shout outs to Kick Punch Block. Also sign up for the SNK Esports support program. It seems that a fair amount of people have been taking advantage of this. I've been seeing some people running like Samurai Showdown 5 and stuff like that at locals, and they're getting support. So go ahead and check that out. What's this? Oh yeah, this is the the health values for all the characters. So yeah, just remember that. I hope there isn't going to be a change in this in version 3.0. I hope this stays the same. Let's just hope and pray.
I actually hope everything gets normalized back to 1,000.
Oh, you don't like the change?
Yeah, I don't like the health change. This is not KOF.
It definitely feels awkward. Like, I never really worried about, like, oh, this character only has 950 or 900. I shouldn't put them in the back and things like that. Like, usually in KOF, you worry about, like, oh, who spends 5 bars most effectively? Now I have to worry about, and, if I put Athena in the back or something like that, it just feels really awkward.
That's a good point, man. Go ahead.
I never really thought of it that way. I think it was more or less when they did this change, I think it was just normalized which characters had so many more tools to work with. That's when the health changes went through. But I can sort of see where you're coming from, where it doesn't feel right. Then on the off chance you run into someone who runs a point Chang, then then you slap like my point against that, then it's a hassle for it. But it never really bothered me that much.
I think, man, like, those are some interesting points, because it is, one more extra thing to kind of worry about. I kind of thought they did that to try to, like, tone down certain characters or something like that, just to, not make certain characters just, like, live longer, I guess. But, I mean, I don't know.
I mean, I see where they're going for with it, because there are some characters, like, a lot of the characters who are lower health are kind of difficult to deal with. But I feel that bringing their health down kind of is a little too harsh, in my opinion. I mean, especially in the case of characters like Leona, other characters like that. Like, yeah, they're still strong even with the health nerf. But then when you think about it, is it really fair that, they have to deal with a character like Chang or Maxima or something like that? Like, characters who people don't really play.
Yeah.
And it's like, oh, well, how do I deal with this character? Not only do I need to learn this matchup, but I have an extra 100 or 200 points to deal with.
Yeah, okay. I think the reason I don't want it to change now is because, like, I don't know, just like reverting back. I mean, we kind of already are a little used to it, you know. You know what I'm saying? Now we gotta like tell people, okay, it's back to normal now. It's not 2.0 anymore. It's 3.0. It's back to how things were in 1.0 as far as the health goes. I just too many like changes. I don't like things that kind of flip back and forth. That's kind of drastic like that.
I mean, in my eyes, I think it was more or less sort of like how. Pretty much sort of like a nerf buff idea towards them. Like in terms for like Chang has pretty much a lot of difficulties pretty much in any position in regards to like just because of how he plays and how he feels. So they felt just giving the big boy a lot of health is a big buff, and certain characters like him have that. Probably if you think of it this way, 1,000 health Chang having to deal with Athena that can do as much as she can, and he doesn't really have as much, defensive options against that outside of his command grab and things like that. It sort of feels like what they were going for on that.
Right. Okay, well, you know what? We can talk a little bit more about this later. I don't want it to drag on too much because, I think a lot of people have a lot of strong opinions about this. So, yeah, let's bring this back up a little later. I would like to talk about what happened at the Las Vegas Championship. Anybody watch that tournament?
I did.
What did you think?
First of all, I'd like to thank the organizers to organize this tournament. I think the KOF community really needed some events like this, KOF centric, bring in international players to play, and just having an event dedicated to KOF. I think that's really neat and something that we desperately need. And I enjoyed watching the tournament. Lots of good players. But I feel like towards a little bit at the end, like the commentators kind of biased. that was my only complaint. But otherwise, it was a great event.
Yeah, I did notice that a little bit too, man. It was like they were just kind of like rooting for their homies and stuff like that.
Yeah, I know, but I mean it's still.
No, I understand. You have to, like, if you're gonna commentate, you gotta be as neutral as you can.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying. Even if it is your best friend or whoever that you really want to win, you kind of have to let the kind of audience root for themselves too. You know what I'm saying? But I thought it was some good matches, man. Louis Cha.
Yeah, definitely. The matches are top notch.
Yeah. Louis Cha did very, very well. What did y'all think of when Bridget had to like use the bathroom, man? I was like, yo, like, man. I was like, that
made me laugh. I wasn't ready for something like that. I only caught like bits and pieces of it, but from what I saw, it looked like everything was running really smoothly.
Yeah.
Going off what Freddie said, I actually do appreciate the organizers arranging something like this, because KOF in particular really thrives on international, presence. So, obviously everybody talks about it. KOF was popular in like Brazil, Mexico, overseas, places like that. So events that really entice players from out of the country to come to the U.S. to participate, or even events in other countries that U.S. players go to participate in, are really, really helpful for the game's overall health. I mean, I really do like that. Like, I wasn't expecting something like this to come up like that, and when I heard about it, it was like a few weeks before it came up, and I was like, oh, that's really a good idea. It's a reason to go to Vegas outside of EVO. It's really nice.
Right. Yeah, man, I thought it was great, man. Also, I checked out the finals for 2K2 and Bridget won that one. That was really, really good.
Was the 2K2 streamed?
I believe it was streamed afterwards, man. I think what happened is like I think 14 kind of like hyped everyone up, and then I think people just, I don't want to say they forgot about it. They were just like, okay, like they just shut the stream off or something. I don't know, but yeah, I believe it was streamed, but the archives are on YouTube if you need to watch them. Yeah. But overall,
yeah, I'll definitely watch that because I was able to see some of the 14, but I really wanted to see some of the 2K2 UM as well, just to see what was going on with because I've never even seen Bridget even play 2K2. So
me either, man. It was quite a sight to see. It was pretty good.
Yeah. Awesome.
All right, cool. Let's keep moving along here. Let's talk about the World Esports Legendary League Invitational. So who checked that out?
I saw most of it. I definitely saw the finals of the M Dash and Zalhai. I was able to see that. I saw most of it. I do notice that when I was watching, I do notice that everyone was wearing jackets and everyone looks pretty cool. Now I remember we were talking earlier where we don't know if they were inside or outside. I just before this I was trying to look for some of the videos and it does look like they're inside, but
no, it is outside in a tent.
Outside? Oh, okay. Oh, in a tent?
Yeah.
Oh, that explains everything.
Was it like a circus tent or something? 'Cause they had that big ass like screen, those screens.
Yeah, it is an outdoor venue, but I think they have at least some shooting, but it's still very cold.
That explains everything.
Because I was wondering, I'm like, dude, like Reynolds, he's like wearing like a winter coat, like and he's like rubbing his hands together. I'm like, dude, like, did somebody like put the air conditioner on like full blast or something? Like,
nah, man's still hot.
Yeah, playing in the cold is not optimal. Like, I was kind of surprised that the tournament was being held outside, because what was the last tournament I saw that was outside? I think the last tournament I saw that was outdoors was I want to say it was during, was it E3? I think it was during E3, but that's in California, so I mean you can hold events outside when the weather's nice, because it's like okay, your hands aren't freezing. Worst case, they usually have like the stage is usually like out of direct sunlight and stuff like that. But I saw them in winter coats and stuff, and I was just like, are they gonna be okay? Because this guy's rubbing his hands, he's freezing. I think I see his breath when he's like exhaling and stuff like that. I'm like, what's going on here?
Yeah, playing outside, yeah, it could definitely work. Just make sure that, like you said, that the sun is out your eyes. There's no tornadoes or anything on the way. You know what I'm saying? Like you definitely just you gotta make sure that things are good outside and there's no mosquitoes or anything like that. But that tournament, that was a good tournament, man. I would say like Zalhai's like defense was just crazy, man. He was like blocking all the cross up Iori tacos. Oh man, it was ridiculous. And also people are kind of saying that like, is he like using some sort of maybe like defensive OS, because he was just like blocking Kula's jump A over and over and over again. Didn't y'all see that too?
Oh yeah, I saw that. I don't know. I don't know if he's using OS. I just saw that. I saw that particular. Yeah.
I don't think it's an OS per se, but it's just like fuzzy guard, as you call in other games.
Oh yeah. I
guess Guilty Gear people do that, like just hold down back for like half a second and then hold up back. Yeah, that's what he's doing.
Yeah, that's the word I meant to say. Yeah, fuzzy guard. But it was pretty
it's
good.
Not really option select.
Right. Okay, that makes sense. All right, cool. So let's there was also 98 there. I didn't watch all of 98. Who watched?
Yeah, they have like, I think Shanghai won.
Oh yeah, that's a good to guess.
yeah, and then they have like 97. Like that's.
I think 97 came out on the next day.
Yeah, a full day dedicated to 97. It's crazy. A lot of people tuned in to watch this. I think on Panda TV they have like 250,000 people or close to 300. I can't remember exactly.
I think it was around 300,000.
Yeah, at the peak there was like 300,000 people watching.
It always blows my mind how popular 97 is. Like,
not 97, it's 14. 14 had.
Oh, 14. Okay, I thought 97 had that many. I was like, what?
I'm pretty sure there's even more people watching KOF 97.
More than
Yeah.
that.
It's like every time I turn around and people are just like, oh yeah, like I love 97. I'm like, really? Because it's kind of jank compared to 98, but sure. I mean, if you like it, I love it.
Yeah, I think ET posted a picture on Twitter afterwards. Like they were going out for hot pot, and randomly there's like the Chinese version of bodega, you know, like Chinese shop.
Yeah.
And then outside they have like some calves and people playing like Three Kingdoms, like the side scroller action game. And then like next to that there's like a 97 cab, and you can look at it, and then there's like a crowd of people crowding over that cab. Just a random store, so that's how popular it is.
All right, cool, man. But yeah, if you want to watch the replays, it's all over YouTube. Go ahead and feel free and check it out. All right, so let's talk about NEC. Then we'll go forward about some new tournaments, upcoming tournaments for this month and beyond. So yeah, man. So how was everyone's impressions of KOF 14 at NEC? Freddie?
Oh, I had a great time. Obviously, I'm a little bit biased because I hosted the VIP suite.
Oh yeah, how was that?
Oh yeah, it's fantastic. A lot of people came through.
Always fantastic.
The suite was nice. It was like lots of space with a pool table and everything. Although I don't think anyone played pool. We just
no one played pool this year.
Yeah. We just used the pool table to put like food and drinks around.
And setups, probably.
Yeah, and then we're kind of bummed that we brought a KOF 11 setup, but we forgot to bring the correct AV cable. So we couldn't connect it to the TV, but we have it there. Just couldn't connect it to the TV because we didn't have the right cable. We have a composite cable, but the hotel TV only takes like the regular RGB, you know.
Really?
Yeah, the regular video cable, so it doesn't have a composite video part.
Really?
So we had the wrong cable.
That's weird, man. They're phasing that out now. Damn.
Yeah, but overall, like the suite was sweet. Lots of people came through. We're playing a lot of 14, a lot of 13. I'm not sure if you guys saw on Twitter. Like I posted a little snippet of what happened at a suite. People doing infinites left and right.
I saw that. That was crazy.
It's like we never left. Stray Wolf was. He didn't even drop it. That was like his first game.
Oh my god!
Did y'all run a tournament in that?
No, we never got a chance to run a tournament. It was like just like a lot of casuals. People playing. People had fun playing all sorts of games. Playing. I think some people were even playing KOF 2000 at some point. Yeah, 2000, and some people were playing Mark of the Wolves.
Yeah, Garo was there.
Yeah. So, so overall, the VIP suite was pretty fun. Had a good time hosting it. Lots of drinking involved also. Yeah. And let's see, the event itself, NEC was great. I think there was some controversies about like brackets. But I think it was all fine at the end. It's just that a lot of people didn't register, so they all got put into the
death pool, right?
Yeah, the death pool,
Death
because
bracket,
people didn't pre-register. So a lot of people registered at the last minute, walked in, they got put into a death pool. So that's what it was.
Yep.
So if you're out there, don't forget to pre-register for your events. Mm-hmm. This is what happens if they even let you walk in to register. I think the trend now is that they're allowing fewer and fewer walk-ups.
Yeah.
Nowadays, I think last year at Combo Breaker, I tried to register last minute, and it was really hard just to have to go get there, and they capped it. They can only give like 2 spots for you to register last minute, something like that.
Right. Deezee, it sounded like you were going to say something.
Yeah, I was gonna just follow up on the events, like really cutting down on the on-site registration. Like it's it's kind of awkward to try to fill people into a bracket. Obviously you can't get seating when you register on site, but it's like some people, some people don't like death pool, some people don't like non-seeded players being fed into brackets that are already pre-seeded. It just becomes a big mess, and a lot of people have differing opinions on it. So I'm noticing more and more TOs are just like, okay, well, if you don't pre-reg, that's it. You just don't get to play. Me personally, I can somewhat agree and somewhat disagree with it. Like I noticed some situations like if you're a volunteer or part of the staff for said tournament that it's better for you to sign up on site because I think they get their venue waived or something to that effect. So I understand that aspect, but if you're just a player, you're just traveling to the event, like if you're not volunteering or helping or anything, yes, definitely pre-register for your tournament. It saves you money, it saves you a headache, it saves other players and the TOs headaches. It just everybody wins when you pre-register.
Yeah,
it helps. It really helps out the TO a lot because, they have to not only put you in a bracket, but they also need to look at what time slot you play, that kind of stuff. So if you're running a local,
if you're playing other games as well, you have to make sure make sure there's no conflicts. That's one of the things.
Exactly. So for small events like locals, it's fine to register the same day. I mean, they're all in the same pool anyway. But as events get bigger and bigger, it will get harder and harder to arrange for these things. So you notice that the big tournaments like EVO, no on-site registration. There's a reason for that because as events get bigger, it's harder to put people in the last minute. And I think as FGC grows, more and more events will not allow pre-registration or on-site registration.
Right. Okay. Well said. All right.
For the event itself, everything ran really smooth. Wise Guy did a very good job running the brackets, and nothing was streamed during the pool stages. But Wise Guy did save all the replays on his PS4.
Oh, that's good.
So expect to see them on YouTube at some point.
Right. All right, cool, man. I do have some questions about the finals for you, Fred, but before I get into that, I want to see Juggy, you was up there, right, man? Were you playing Samurai Showdown or something? How was your experience?
I actually they did have a cabinet there for Samurai Showdown, but I was playing for the tournament. I was playing KOF14 and I played Windjammers.
Oh, word.
And,
okay.
Oh yeah, don't forget Windjammers had a $20,000 bonus spot.
It was 2,000. It was 2,000 for the pot bonus, but I think because of the league now, there's almost 10. I think it's either 10 or 20,000 up to that.
God, man.
For that.
Wow.
So it's crazy. It was phenomenal. But in my experience with the tournament, it was run very smooth. Wise Guy did a phenomenal job because I was in between. I was playing both, Windjammers and KOF, and I was actually doing both at the same time, so I had to go back and forth. But I know Windjammer was on the side there, and KF was pretty close to it, so I just had to kind of speed walk over to do my stuff. But in terms of the smooth, the tournament, it was ran pretty smooth. I had a blast. I think I just went 2-2, but I had no qualms in terms of the setups. In terms of sound, I was some of the setups did have sound as well, so that helped out for a lot of people. But in terms of that, I had a blast. Got to play some games on the cabinets. I got my butt whooped by Alice K-Dash and Garo, Mark of the Wolf. That Mark of the Wolf cabinet just whooped my ass because I haven't played Mark of the Wolves in years, so I'm whatever. But no, I had a blast. It was a very fun time. The KOF suite was very great. That's one of the reasons why I actually go to the NEC as well. So, I had a good time.
Oh yeah, the arcade cap selection this year is really good. There's the regular versus fighting games, but this year they have a lot more other stuff. They even have a 4-station Gundam setup.
Yeah, dude, I was right about to ask that, man. Someone told me about that. Yeah.
Yeah, I don't even know how that got there, but they have the Gundam caps there. It was like so random.
Gundam Versus or which Gundam was it?
Let me see. I have the pictures.
It's probably Maxi Boost.
Maxi Boost. Let me see. I don't think it was Versus.
Yeah.
I could be wrong. Though. I didn't get to play it because as soon as I saw Magical Drop 3, I was like, oh man, I'm playing that.
Yeah, the arcade cabinets, they definitely stepped up. Like I was seeing some games that I didn't really see at previous events. Like I saw Xmas the Street Fighter cabinet. I saw they actually had an OG 2002 cabinet that I wasn't really prepared for. Because the button layout, instead of it going straight across, it was like a box setup.
Yeah, I know what machine you're talking about.
It was
like four. It was a box setup, so it was like 4 buttons, but it was like a box.
Yeah, it was like punches on.
Yeah,
and it felt a little awkward. I think I maybe played like 1 or 2 matches against Pachu, and I was just like, you know what? He's really good. He like lives on this stuff. I can't adjust to this. I don't have a pad. I was like, the guy asked for next. I was like, you know what? You got it. And I just played later. Take some time to adjust to stick layout. Because if it was going across, I would have been fine. But
yeah,
2 and 2. It's like if I'm not playing on pad, I can't play with that setup.
Oh, the Gundam is Gundam Next.
Gundam what?
Next.
Ooh, I don't think I heard of that one before. Okay.
I'll check it. I can't
right.
see on my end. Yeah.
All right, so I want to talk about how y'all actually did in the tournament, the King of Fighters 14 tournament. So, Deezee, you played, right?
Wait, I'm sorry, I didn't catch that.
I'm asking about how people did in the actual tournament, like their gameplay.
Oh, well, I only cracked like 17th, I believe. I'm forever gatekeeper status. But I mean, overall, I had a great time. I had a few matches where I actually surprised myself. I didn't really practice much before NEC. I was mostly playing casual sets with friends, like when I got there before the tournament, and that was my practice. So I mean, for not keeping up as often because I've been working and all that other kind of stuff, I think I didn't do too badly. I mean, I'm especially coming off of my last KOF event. Actually, no, my last 2 KOF events. I had CO Taco, which I didn't really do too hot, and then I got 9th at Summer Jam. So I was trying to like get past that gate and get in the top 8, but didn't fall on the card for me. But overall, I still had a great time regardless. Got to play a lot of good people. Even got to play some good people after the tournament, so that was really fun. I learned a lot that weekend.
Okay, cool. Sounds good. LazieFreddy, man. So yeah, congrats to you. You had 3rd place.
Oh, thank you.
Yeah, man. Can you tell us your fight? Like.
Oh yeah, it was very tough. I barely made it out of pools. Had to fight Alex K-Dash, and I timer scammed him, so I won.
Oh man, yeah.
Yeah, I couldn't deal with his mice, so I just ran away. While I had 2 characters lead, so I just ran away the whole time, and I timer scammed him at the end. So that's how I made it out of pools, and and one of our New York guys, Lethal Mind, played really, really well. And I'm actually glad I didn't have to fight him.
Yeah. Actually, I lost to him in losers.
Yeah,
he was very good.
Yeah, he sent. He eliminated Alex K-Dash, ran it back and beat him. So, big shout outs to him. I haven't played him in a long time. Good to see that he's still playing and came back really strong. He actually did really well in top 8 as well. I think he was really close.
Yeah, he
on his match with Yoshi.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. So, shout outs to Lethal Mind. And then in top 8, Wero was very strong, so
Dude,
lost to him.
That dude was going nuts on y'all, man.
I did beat him in 13 though, so that's all good.
Man.
He was still whooping her ass in
Man.
13, though.
I beat him in 13.
Man, I'm just going off what I saw, man. Like he was doing really good, man. He had this like really like movement heavy, defensive, but pressure heavy kind of style, and it seems that like it was kind of just like catching y'all like quite a bit.
He knows exactly when to press button. So like with Yuri and Athena, he knows exactly when to press button, and then he will just press a button out of nowhere, and then you will get hit by a max mode.
Oh yeah, he was taking advantage of like the block stuff, not the block stuff. Pretty much block stuff. He'll just like y'all pressure him, and then like
he knows exactly when you're negative and when you're likely to press a button, and then he'll just press a faster button to beat you.
Yeah, he'll just like whiff, like just hit y'all on whiff pretty much. While y'all in pressure. I mean, that's kind of the name of the game pretty much in 14.
Yeah. And he's also very setup heavy, so he has a lot of tricky setups with both Yuri and Athena.
Yes.
Yeah, and they're all very scary because those characters hit like a truck.
Yeah, his Athena was like put. I had to like double take a few times. I'm like, wow, he really just did that and get away with it.
Hey, yo. You kind of cut out a little bit, man. Can you repeat the first thing that you said, please?
Oh, I was saying his Athena was like kind of putting people in the blender.
Yeah.
Like especially when he clutched the one round with the EX teleport cancel. I don't think anybody was really prepared for that. And a lot of people still didn't know that she could cancel her EX teleport and pretty much anything she wants, and they were just like, oh wow, okay. I don't think like anybody was ready to I don't even think he was ready to block that.
Yeah. And it looked like he wasn't using too many cycle balls either. He was just kind of just going in. And I'm gonna be honest, I didn't see his Iori that much. Didn't he have Iori as anchor?
I think his Iori got to play like maybe once, maybe twice. Like he didn't.
Yeah, Iori only played twice. One time was like his Iori reverse LTV Stray Wolf.
Ooh, man.
And then the other time was like he showed up on screen while playing me, and then I jumped in, he DP'd, and then he canceled the super, and that killed me. It's like he was so on point with the anti-airs.
Wow. Word. But yeah, man. Big props were Simia for first place and Stray Wolf for second. That was a really good performance, really good show, good fight.
Yeah, people were saying that he's the best in Mexico right now. I think he sent Kula to losers in the Pringles tournament.
Ooh, okay.
They were in grand finals, so Werewolf and Kula fought in winners finals in that tournament, and Werewolf beat Kula in winners finals, and then but in losers finals, I think Kula reset the bracket, but it was really close, and then Kula eventually won, but it was a close set between the two of them.
Okay, yeah, I never heard of this guy before.
Yeah, they say that he trains with Kula and Violent Kane.
Okay.
And Violent. I think V-Seal said that Violent Kane say that he is better than Violent Kane.
Wow.
Yeah.
Man, I want to see some more footage of this guy.
Yeah, just go on YouTubing and see his matches on the Pringles tournament.
Okay. How long time ago was that? Was that like this past summer or something?
Just like 2 months ago. Remember, there's a big Pringles Esports tournament.
Yeah, I remember.
Yeah, I remember that.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. Okay. All right. Cool. All right. Well, yeah. Big ups to everyone that went up to NEC 18. Let's just keep things going. Let's keep things moving forward. Let's speed things up just a little bit more. What's the next, I would say, event overall? So we have a Dream Cancel King of Fighters 14 Party Battle Mode event. This is going down Christmas Eve. This is this upcoming Sunday. We starting at, I believe, was it 6 o'clock? So, yeah, hop in the Discord and let's play Party Battle Mode, King of Fighters 14. The last sessions, we're up to like 9 sessions, and they've been pretty fun. So, yeah, I would like to recommend that for, new players, experts, it's a lot of fun to play party battle mode. So definitely come on in and give that a try. Next tournament on the horizon, or I was to say very close, is the Kings of Code, King of Fighters 14 online tournament number 5. This is going to be on Steam this time. This is on Saturday as well. Before, the past one's been on Sunday, but this is Saturday, December 30th at 3 p.m. Mountain Time, 4 p.m. Central, 5 p.m. Eastern Time. And man, it's we got $500, man, for the prize pot, dude. It's crazy, man. We have a pretty big donation that came in. I think it was like a few days ago, and I think this person's maybe from like Saudi Arabia or something. Like, we saw the name and it was all in like Arabic and stuff like that. So yeah, they dropped like, what was it, like $250, maybe $300 or something like that. Like, it was already at 300. So yeah, I guess it was like 200. But yeah, they pretty much broke the original goal. The original goal was going to be just 300, but now it's 500, man. So definitely sign up, man. It's a lot of money, man, for an online tournament. You just sit at home and if you get to maybe top 8 or top 3, man, you get some money. So yeah, definitely check that out. Again, it's Saturday, December 30th at 3 p.m. Mountain Time. It's on Steam. Just remember, it's on Steam. So if you don't have,
it's on Steam.
It's on Steam on PC. So if you signing up and you don't have the Steam version, if you want to buy the game on Steam, go ahead and do it. But if you can't, you're gonna be waiting forever on PS4. So definitely check that out. What's next on the horizon? Let's keep things going. Oh yeah,
and the Steam sales, and I just forgot. Yeah, the Steam edition's on sale too today. So
yeah, $30.
It's even cheaper. Yeah.
Yeah. All right. Next, Frosty Faustings 10, or you say Frosty Faustings X. It's going down January 19th, 20th, 2018. And just got notice that the King of Fighters 14 tournament has a $500 pot bonus. So I have the tweet. I'm gonna link it in the chat, and I'm gonna put it in the description section on YouTube. But also they also have a King of Fighters 13 side tournament, man. It might happen. They said that it's in the works if you take a look at that tweet. But yeah, man. If you're in the area, go ahead and check it out. It should be pretty good. Frosty Faustings has always done pretty well for Midwest KOF, so go ahead and check that out. All right, next up we have again, I just wanted to show real quick the King of Fighters 14 online tournament, the amount that we're up right now. But yeah, let's keep going. All right, Winter Showdown 5, King of Fighters 13 and King of Fighters 14 will be there. Saturday, February 24th. This is in Westminster, Colorado. It's hosted by Kings of Colorado. So go ahead and check it out. It's going to be in the Akihabara arcade. And yeah, Winter Showdown has always been really good for King of Fighters. We had the Dream Cancel Cup was like 2 years ago. So yeah, go ahead and check that out. And on the the exact weekend, Winter Brawl 12. And that is, I know. It's February 23rd to 25th. Yo, who's beating on a drum, yo? Somebody's like, sound like they're trying to do like a sacrifice or something, like a ritual or something. Man.
Like, drum? I don't hear anything.
It's gone now, man. They stopped it, man. They blew out the candles and everything. So all right.
It's a ritual to get their
the what? The what? You kind of cut out real quick.
It's a ritual to get their favorite character in the 3.0.
I know, yeah, I know. Boom, 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 boom. Yeah. But yeah, Winter Brawl, Winter Brawl 12. Yeah, going down the exact weekend is Winter Showdown.
Oh, it's so Winter Brawl is actually a very interesting tournament this time around. Every single game is free entry.
I think the only exception is
yeah, with the exception of Dragon Ball Fighter C.
Yeah, I saw that on Twitter,
But
man.
every single game, including KOF, is a free entry game with pop bonus.
Wow.
Wait,
so-
not DBZ?
Not DBC. DBC is the only game that which you have to pay for to enter.
Huh, that's interesting, man. Is there a reason why? I didn't catch all the.
I'm guessing that if it was free, like every single person would sign up, so that's why they don't want to make it free.
Yeah, that'd be like a 500-man tournament.
Nah, that's gonna be like a 2,000-man tournament.
Yeah, that'll be everybody and their mom pretty much there, man.
The Street Fighter alone is gonna be 500 because it's free entrance.
Yeah, with DBZ like launching like a month before, dude, like. Man, it's gonna be like apocalypse, man. Like everybody's gonna be trying that game out, dude. So, yeah, that should be interesting, man. It's funny. I'm looking at the logo poster. It looked like someone scrubbed out the number on the side or something. Like I don't know what that's about.
Right on the right there.
Yeah, you see that? Someone like
yeah.
they went into MS Paint and just like scrubbed it out or something. But yeah. So hopefully we'll get hopefully we'll get like an official poster. I got it from the Facebook. And speaking of that, I will post up the link. So here we go. And I might as well also I'm gonna post up the link for the for Winter Showdown. Where is that at? But yeah, that's interesting to have these these two tournaments, KOF on the same weekend. So yeah, that I don't know. That's a little weird.
Well, it's on the opposite side of the country, so just pick the one you want to go to.
I guess so, but if we're trying to like build up numbers, man, then it's
can't afford to split if we're trying to
get
as many numbers as we can.
Yeah, because that's the thing. That's why like with a lot of tournaments, man, like they look at KOF and like, oh man, you only got like 12 people, or so, it's like because like there's two tournaments in the same country on the same day. You know what I'm saying? So same weekend. So that's where it can get a little sticky. But I mean, even in the same month, sometimes it could be kind of weird.
Yeah, I think that's what happened with NEC and the Las Vegas Championship.
Yeah.
Kind of split the people because people only budgeted for 1 weekend off and just travel one time.
Exactly. Yeah, like.
But I can see that. But then again, the Las Vegas Championship is something that we really need, like a KOF centric event.
Yeah. Oh, I agree 100%, man. I remember when 13 was rocking, we had a lot of KOF centric events. Like Battle Royale and like Lone Star and stuff. But the thing is that those were planned kind of like very meticulously, like away from like certain.
Yeah, the Las Vegas event was kind of last minute. So it was kind of surprising.
Yeah. We had,
but it was still good though.
Oh yeah, of course, yeah. No, most definitely. And also even with the Well tournament, man, it was the same weekend as NEC. So I was like, oh man, all the big killers, like they had to go to China, man. So that was.
Luis Chow was supposed to be in my pool, but luckily he's not here.
Oh wow, okay, word. Well, let's keep things going forward. Let's go into March, Vegas Cup 2. More info will be revealed soon. This is going down March 24th, 2018. This is going down in Las Vegas, obviously. again, more info will be shared soon. Can't really talk too much because I don't know that much. So, and skipping over April, we're gonna go into May. At the end of May, Combo Breaker 2018. They don't have a like a poster just yet, so I had to bootleg it up a little bit. So yeah, King of Fighters 14 will be there. I think a lot of people should try to go out en masse, and hit it up. It's going to be in Illinois at the Mega Center at Pheasant Inn. What's it called? The Pheasant
Run Resort.
Pheasant Run Resort. Okay. All right, cool. How was y'all past like Combo Breaker experiences?
I went the last 2 years. I went 2016, 2017, and I had a great time. 2016, I think, was before KOF 14 was out, but they had like a demo for it.
Oh yeah, I remember that.
Yeah, and it like just from playing it back then, I was just like, okay, this game feels really solid. I think this game is going to go places. And then a year later, well, not even, almost 2 years later, look where we are. I mean, like it's been rocky sometimes, but the game's still thriving in my opinion. So I'm satisfied.
Right. Okay.
I haven't been to Combo Breaker, but I do plan to go in 2018. I did see from like last year's KOF, or should I say this year technically, 2017, and that one looked like that was one of the few KOF tournaments I've seen from pools to top 8 just because of how fun it was and how fun it looked. In terms of like everyone was having fun.
Yeah.
The top 8 was phenomenal. There was like upsets. Deshimo was freaking phenomenal at Combo Breaker, man. And I think that was like his first, was that his first, I guess, American tournament?
I believe so. I think that's probably his first major, man, if I clearly recall, man, because he was always a net play online warrior, and
that dude was wrecking house that day, man. Holy crap!
Yeah, that was an impressive debut. So hopefully he'll come out again.
Hope he comes out again, and for 2018, and from what I'm hearing with Combo Breaker being one of the events, I just can't not go to this pretty much. So.
All right, cool. It'll be good to have you, man. I'll show up.
Yeah.
All right, cool. All right. I think that's probably it for right now as far as upcoming tournaments. Is there any?
What about EVO Japan?
Oh yeah, EVO Japan.
Oh, no. We're gonna get into that. That's part of the main topic.
All right.
Yeah. That's part of the main.
I was like,
topic.
whoa.
No. That's the reason why the topic is the way it is, because of what we were told on Twitter. So yeah.
Yep.
So why don't we go into that right now then? So yeah, there's we got this tweet. Let me see if I can find it real quick. Where's it at? But yeah, they announced for EVO Japan there's going to be character reveal, I would say, for King of Fighters 14, and that's going down. What is it? The 26th of July. I mean, January. Excuse me.
So there's 26th, 27th, 28th. I don't know. I'm actually not too sure about the schedule for EVO because I know there's going to be some tournaments on the Friday, but I don't know.
Right. Okay. All right. So a lot of people are kind of wondering exactly what it is that is going to be what character. Like some people are thinking okay, it's just going to be the Saudi Arabian character. Some people thinking maybe someone else. So what do each of y'all think? Deezee, what do you think we might see as far as
with the whole Joker card, I think it's one of two characters, or maybe even both. A lot of people are thinking Oswald, obviously, because of the whole card aspect. But also, if you remember, Ash's theme in KOF 13 was called the second Joker, so it may be an Ash reference. But I think I can't really think of any other character that would reference the Joker card, so I'm thinking it's one of those two.
Okay. All right. Black Legend, you there, man? You there?
I think we lost him.
Yeah, either that or he's just breathing hard and not responding. So, okay. Juggy?
Oh no,
He's muted.
Okay.
he's muting his mic and unmuting it. I think he's having some difficulties now.
Okay. All right. Understand.
I can't hear you, Black Legend. On my end, it has to be what's that character's name? It has to be Clown from Carnal's Revenge. Has to be.
Oh, Black Legend? Yo, are you there?
Is he there?
I'm here.
Oh,
you
what's
hear
up,
me?
man? Yeah, I can hear you now.
Okay.
Cool.
Go ahead and finish what you said. I'll follow up.
It's gonna be Clown from Carnal's Revenge. That's what it is. No, to be honest though, it's either gonna be Ash or Oswald, or why not even both? It could be both, or it could be the full Ash team. It could be Ash, could be Oswald. It could be also Shen or even Dulon. It could be the whole Ash team from 13 technically. 11. Yeah.
To be honest, people talking about like it might be Clown from that Carnal's Revenge game. At this point, man, if that happened, I wouldn't be surprised. I mean, come on,
That'd be so hype.
Like, I would not be surprised because, like, come on, we got like Sylvie and stuff like that. We got Nakaruru. Like, everyone looked at that past character leak, and everyone was like, "Man, that's weird, man. That looks like NGBC or something like me, or it looks like a new like video game that's not even a fighting game or something." You know what I'm saying? So, if that were to happen, I would not be surprised.
I don't think SNK owns the Carnal's Revenge IP though.
Yeah, I don't think that's not even an SNK game, right?
Yeah, it's like a Data East game.
It's not. It's the Data East.
Yeah.
They did release the new Geoports. I know that was SNK's doing.
Mm.
But I don't think they own the IP though. No.
Yeah.
Right. That's like saying like a Windjammers character might be in
Yeah,
Halo.
or like the Neo Turf Master.
Yeah. All right. Freddie, what do you think, like, as far as character goes, man? Who do you think we might see?
My prediction is that there will be 4 characters.
Ooh.
The Saudi Arabian girl.
Okay.
The one that won the design competition. So that's one. The other 3 will be Ash, Elizabeth, and Chizuru.
Ooh.
That's kind of left field, but I like it.
Yeah. It's not left field because it's all teased in the invitational team ending.
Good point. Very good point.
You can see all 3 of them together. And Joker is the theme song of Ash.
Yeah.
As someone mentioned before, so I think that's a very good possibility. And don't forget, Ash is, after all, the main character in the Ash saga. So I think he is a priority for SNK to bring him back. He is a main character after all.
Yeah, a lot of
Gotta
people
give him some respect.
a lot of people seem to want him back too. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Yeah, he's the main character, just like K-Dash and Kyo. Got to bring him back.
You're gonna have all the main characters in here. You're gonna have the past ones, and even the new one, Shunny. Yeah.
Word.
Yeah.
Okay, we got some people saying the Blue Mary.
Oh yeah, if
Blue Mary
I will be so disappointed if Blue Mary is not in there, but I'm not having high hopes right now, but
I'm so used to the salt. So I'm just like,
it's not so funny because in KOF 13 and 14, like she's prominently featured in the story, and they don't put her in the games, and I'm just like, why is she even here?
Oh man, Blue Mary.
Yeah. Oh, someone says Elizabeth.
Yeah,
I can see Elizabeth.
Yeah, Ash, Elizabeth, and Chizuru.
If they bring Ash, they're probably going to bring Elizabeth with them.
Yeah, they have to with that. You can have one without the other, mostly.
See, I know I'm probably odd man out, but I'm that one guy who wants to see characters from the Orochi team back. I know they quote unquote died, but I mean that after that whole thing with Verse at the end of 14, I think anybody's game at this point to just get thrown into the game or future games or whatever the case may be. Like I've been waiting for Shermie or Yashiro for a long time, and I'm like I don't care if it's one or the other form or both. I'm just like, put some form of one of these characters in the game, please. I don't care if it's like a hybrid and they just like mismatch their movesets together. I just want like Orochi and like normal moveset at the same time. I don't know. I don't care. I just want those characters so bad.
Yeah, they might have to make them like holograms or something, man.
Yeah, I mean, if you remember back before 14 came out, there was that massive quote unquote leak list where like every team had a fourth character, and I think there was one that mentioned it was like a shapeshifter character, and it was like Yashiro, Chrysalid, and Ash. Like they were going to take a character from each saga and all one big character. I wasn't really excited about that idea, but I mean, I'm kind of glad that it became a thing. I think that sound like really complicated and possibly OP, but I mean, that'd be interesting. I mean, like it's obvious that the characters really fall into the hint that they dropped, but there've been situations before where like they'll drop a hint for one character and then we'll get like 2 or 3 more that we weren't expecting at all. So it's possible.
Okay, well, I hope like no one leaks it, man. Like they did with Ash. Oh my god! I mean, not Ash. Excuse me, Rock.
Rock. Yeah.
Well, we'll know in like a month. So
yeah, we'll see. All right, so stepping away from characters we might see.
Oh, there's also another rumor.
What's up?
There's also another rumor. Well, speculation about the Joker character. So I think like in they're running a KOF and Joker collaboration in one of the mobile games.
Oh yeah.
The Joker mobile game is running a collaboration with KOF. So SNK has been teasing about that as well. So maybe, just maybe, that could be someone from that game.
What is that game, man?
It's a mobile game.
What's it called? I forgot. It was like Gangster Joker or something.
Yeah, Gangster Road Joker. Gang Road Joker.
Gangster.
Yeah, Gang Road Joker.
Oh, Gang Road. Okay, my fault.
Yeah, and you can find some pictures of it. And I think K-Dash is already in the game.
Yeah, K-Dash is in there.
Huh.
I seen some. I looked up a little bit of that when I saw a picture of it, and a lot of the designs I did see one that looked somewhat like K-Dash, but might not have been him.
Any of y'all have
might just been.
Any of y'all have a link
for the game or what?
For the game pictures, anything. I just want to see it.
I got a video. I'll post it in the.
Okay.
One second.
I would like to see this.
That's a video for it right there.
Okay, let me click on this.
Gang Road Joker. Yeah.
All right.
I was like Gangster
Joker.
Yeah, I know. I was like, what the hell? Gang Road Joker.
It's more like
Gang Road Joker.
Let me see if I can.
Yeah, it's more like a what is it? It is a mobile game, but the whole concept is it's pretty much like the whole badass school students, things like that. That's mainly what's supposed to.
Oh, like rival schools like, or something, or
something like that. That like you can just type in Gang Road Joker in Google, and then you can just go to images, and you just see all the artwork of the cards and everything.
Oh, what the hell?
Everyone looks so badass.
What the hell? Yeah, this looks.
Yeah, everyone looks like K-Dashes.
Yeah. That was back in 2014, that one.
So you have K-Dash and Edgy K-Dash and Girl K-Dash.
All right, this looks kind of interesting, I guess. Okay.
Yeah, but you can see, I think Dino Buster posted a link. Like that's directly from SNK. They're running a collaboration, and on the SNK online store, they're selling the Gang Road Joker merchandises.
Oh, yeah, but
it's just called Joker. I don't think there's any references to like the Joker card or anything.
Huh?
Yeah, it's being gangsters.
Yeah, it's like the name of the game. It's literally Gang Road Joker, and the tweet that Dynabuster posted, Gatore said it might not even be concerned with KOF 14, or it might just be a collaboration between the two, because King of Fighters has been in a lot of mobile games as of late.
Oh yeah, a lot of SNK games too. SNK in general.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, but this time they're bringing the Gang Road Joker merchandises into the SNK shop, so it's the reverse.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. Well, let's move on from characters. Why don't we talk about modes? Like, what kind of modes would you like to see maybe tweaked upon or altered or even like added? Like, there's some people talking about like offline party battle mode. I'm like, what?
Yep.
Yeah.
That's my thing.
Yeah.
I would love that. I know it's not possible, but I would love that.
The thing,
You need a splitter.
Yeah, we might need to break out the multi-tap or something, man.
the thing was, I saw like it was like really late. Like there was like a little bit of like a multi-team tournament where it's basically like 3 people on a team, and when someone's character died, they had to switch. That's what I think that the idea might be, but I don't know, because basically the way it ended up happening was like right after a character died, they had to pause. Character had to disconnect their controller. Another had to plug in.
See, we did that like back in the day, man. Like you just had to just like change the button configuration quick. I don't know, but what other modes y'all think should be tweaked up a little bit? Fred, you got any ideas?
The one thing that I want is training mode while waiting in lobbies.
Oh my god, yes.
Yep. Hell yeah.
But I think that's the only thing that I wanted in terms of modes.
I think that would be cool. I hope it's not too hard to implement.
Yeah, they already have it in ranked matches, and yeah, I think if they want to do it, it shouldn't be too hard.
Yeah, I don't think. That might be easy too. They can even put it in party battle mode, because all of them times waiting for a 6-person. Oh my god, man.
Oh yeah, like having a CPU controlled like 6th character.
I wouldn't trust that on my team, but hey, I guess so.
No, it's all random, right? So
yeah,
whoever gets a CPU.
Yeah. Oh, level 5. Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah. I know it's probably a stretch, but sort of like I do know there was like one instance. I think it was like on Ghetto Rays or someone else's Twitter. They were saying something like a ratio tournament where they say like top tiers were like worth a certain amount of points, and then you had to pick 2 other characters that added up to a certain amount or something like that. Maybe they could probably do something like that, but
they would absolutely not do that.
Yeah,
that would acknowledge that the characters are imbalanced.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, it's a good idea in concept, but it basically SK will be like, okay, well, these characters are OP, so they're going to be worth the most. And then it's going to end up shaping how people play in tournaments and all the other kind of stuff. Like, it's going to be like 13, where, we had team DLC mirrors back and forth, and they're going to be like, oh, well, who's top 3? Okay, top 3 versus top 3 all the time.
Yeah.
Okay. Juggy, what modes would you like to see tweaked or added?
That's a good question. I mean, like, definitely off. Well, my wish would never happen, but like offline party mode would have been so good. But probably. I've never even thought about like a new mode,
or maybe something that might be added to a current mode.
I don't know, like the training mode. The training mode in lobbies is definitely a good one.
Yeah,
like Freddie said, it's definitely a good one, because I've been like, there's lobbies where I'm just sitting there, I'm just not doing anything, and I'm like, oh my god.
Yeah.
Give me something at least to do.
Or tweet series mode when someone queues up while you're playing series. Let the host know.
Oh yeah. It can be kind of weird, man.
No, I mean just playing and then someone lines up. let them know that someone wants to play.
I kind of thought like if you chat in the lobby chat, like I thought it will show up.
No, you can turn it off. Turn off the lobby chat comments, because that's what I do. I turn them off.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Yeah, that would be a good idea, man. Because it kind of sucks to go into a full lobby and then all the stations have like series and like.
Yeah,
it's weird. It's like walking in on like a party and everybody's like making out or something. It's like, damn, what about me? You know, so yeah.
What a comparison.
Okay. I would say on my end, I don't really have any things they should really tweak. I do agree with the training mode wait function in the lobbies. I think that'll be a good addition. As far as like the net code or delay and the lag itself, I think it's fine the way it is. I don't want to mess with it. That way it'll be worse. All right. Why don't we go a little back to characters? Why don't we talk about tweaks to certain characters? What things y'all want to see tweaked with the characters that are already in the game? Deezee, you got any ideas or any requests?
I definitely want the first batch of DLC characters to get buffed somewhat. Definitely. I mean, because the thing is that all 4 characters that they chose were characters that people wanted and people were excited for, and it was great. But then we got our hands on them, and then they couldn't really keep up with a lot of the top tiers that were already in the game. Like I saw one Yamazaki player at NEC, and that was like the first Yamazaki player I've ever seen in the tournament, like ever since he came out. Then you have Vanessa. Vanessa was very popular when she first got put in the game. You know, everybody had those touch of death for 900 plus stun combo videos and stuff like that, and it was really cool. But then they figured out, oh well, when she gets the hit, you explode, but good luck getting that hit because in a neutral heavy game like this, it's not really going to work out for her. So, Whip, I pretty much just never saw. I think I maybe only saw like 2 Rock players since we put in the game. And Rock is the most disappointing because he was literally the most, like out of those 4 characters, he's the one that has the most hype. And the fact that you don't hardly see him is kind of depressing. So some buffs for the first batch of DLC characters I would definitely appreciate. Maybe not making them god tier, but like bringing them in line with everybody else. I would definitely tone down like top tiers like Benimaru, Kula, characters of that nature. It just seems like when you get to top 8 or especially top 4 for a lot of tournaments, you see a lot of teams that have like where both sides have those 2 characters. It's usually like Benimaru, Kula, X. So it's just basically to shake it up, get a little more variety in those winners and grand finals. I would definitely tone those 2 down a little bit.
Okay. Well said. All right, Black Legend. Are you there?
Yeah, I'm here.
Cool. What characters would you like to see tweaked, buffed, or nerfed in 14 for version 3.0 if they plan to do it?
I mean, outside of like the top tiers, can't really think of anyone in particular. I mean, when I think of it, for most of the characters that I play, I mainly play like Zarina, like Sylvie, Mion, things like that. I don't really play top tiers. Like, I do know they have like certain weaknesses in comparison to like the top tiers and everything like that, but mainly just like toning down like Benimaru, Kula, pretty much like what everyone else has said. And the DLC characters, I mean, if one thing I want probably for, I would say maybe one thing I want for Yamazaki, maybe make his Viper do 2 hits instead of just 1, or have like some minor pushback or something.
Yeah,
something like that, because that being negative on block is killer for him.
All right. Okay. All right. Juggy, any character tweak, nerfs or buffs requests you have for 3.0?
Like everyone's saying, you gotta buff the DLC characters. Minor tweaks to Benimaru, Iori, and Kula. Still do some more buffs than nerfs, so we'd have to buff up some of the lower tiers like Banderas, Ramon. Sylvie needs some help with the hitboxes. I will say that they should leave Choi alone right now, just because he doesn't need, not just because I'm a scummy Choi player, but I mean, I would even welcome some nerfs because that character is not fair. But do not buff Choi. Just leave him as is or tweak him up a bit because he's still, in terms of even though he is a gimmick character, he is not easy to deal with. But that's pretty much it. Just buff a lot of the lower tier characters and buff the DLC characters. Tweaks to Kula, Benimaru, and Iori. Those are the three that I just need to get like slight nerfs.
Okay. All right. Freddy, you have any character tweaks you would like to see?
I'd like to see some of the character moves like be easier to guard cancel roll. So some of the moves, like for example, Athena's EX Phoenix Arrow, you can only guard cancel the first hit, but after you block the first hit and the second and third hit, and then on her way down, you cannot really guard cancel roll anymore. So I'd like to see that changed. The move itself is like already really good, but making it really hard to punish with a guard cancel roll, that makes it a lot harder to fight her. Like there's some moves like Yuri, her Sai Super. That's not guard cancelable. You cannot guard cancel roll out of it, and I think that needs to be fixed. Other than that, I mostly hope for a general system shakeup to keep things fresh. I like to see the systems, the meter usage, or the general meter usage change to something similar to O2 UM. So no meter gained after you lose a character, and that you need 2 bars to activate to do a quick max combo, and then in quick max you get free supers. So I want to see the system go back to similar to what it was in O2 UM, and also that I want them to add to give you the ability to do EX moves at all times. That would be good.
I missed that.
So will it just take up just like a percentage of meter?
No, just take 1 bar.
Just take a whole bar? Okay.
Yeah, take one bar. EX moves are good.
Yeah,
that will change a lot of matchups actually. Like Kula, Kula would be much easier to fight if you can just do EX moves out of the gate.
Yeah, I was gonna say that. A lot of characters would really benefit from that. As a Vice player, it breaks my heart that I don't have EX sleeve ready whenever I feel like it. So it's just like at 13, that was just so good. Like you could just like answer your jab and then just do it, and you would get a combo off it.
Yeah, exactly. Right now, if you block Kula, like a lot of her moves, like it's a negative, but then you can't punish because you don't have a move that's fast enough and invincible. If you have the EX DP or EX reversals ready, it's easy to fight her.
Okay.
Yeah. But other than that, like I hope they change up how the meters are being handled. If it's back to O2, like less people will complain that the game is all about like four normals activate into HD. So yeah, that's what I'm hoping, but it's going to be a significant change.
Okay. All right. Anyone else have any system change requests for 3.0?
Regarding roles, I really need all roles to be like the same distance, regardless of who you're playing. It like some characters really struggle. Like when they do guard cancel rolls, it's really hard for them to punish sometimes because their rolls either like go too far, so they're out of range for their moves, or they don't go far enough, and they're not in position to really punish properly. So making like a universal roll distance would actually help a lot of the cast, and even bring some of the other cast in line, like that have rolls that reach really far, because it you're supposed to use a roll as an escape tool in some situations, but some characters literally just get out for free because their roll goes like 2 miles or something like that.
Okay, I agree with that. I definitely agree with that. Okay. Any other? Well, we were talking about health a little earlier. We were kind of going in about that, about bringing it back to, everyone have the equal amount of health. Anyone have any extra thoughts about that?
Yeah, equal health, equal roll distance. That would be, and shorter too. I want the rolls to be shorter. Makes them easier to punish, and also easier to punish other people as well. So yeah. I want the rolls to be shorter.
Yeah, because I notice sometimes, man, when we play, like you be trying to like punish people rolls, you be like running to the other end of the screen, damn near.
Yeah, or sometimes you guard cancel roll and then you roll too far.
Yeah.
I want the rolls to be shorter. And I think they might. Well, my guess is that they might give us new colors. It's been a while.
Yeah, I was wondering why did they like take out the old colors and put in the new, like?
Yeah, give us like color 7 and 8. That would be awesome.
Or color edit mode. Oh, that's a mode.
I did that right before I was going to. Yeah, color edit would be amazing. Yeah.
Either color edit or just give you like packs of like pants and and like shirts or something, upper body, lower body,
thing. Like
you know what I'm saying?
Okay,
like,
so you want second customization for what I can tell.
Something like that. No, but more with colors, because like with color edit mode, that might I don't know how difficult that might.
I think it's difficult for a 3D game.
Yeah,
it's difficult.
You have to consider like the lighting, the shading, that kind of stuff.
Well, I mean, Cross Tekken did it, but the reason it didn't really go so well there is because you like pretty much every color palette you were able to use on any part of the character's body, including like their skin tone. So you had literally people who would pick like the darkest stage in the game and have like all black guy.
Yeah. I would say if they are going to do anything with like colors and anything like that, I do know like with online they did for given like how many matches you play or anything like that, they gave you like rewards like illustrations and things like that. Mm-hmm. If they want to prioritize more people playing online, they could do that, like add rewards for like color packs and things like that, like winning streak or something like that. Probably prioritize ranked. Give people a reason to play ranked instead of just going straight to casuals. So at least populate it a little bit.
Yeah, that sounds like a good idea. I would like that. I wouldn't protest that idea at all. So, some people are saying I'm actually reading tweets here. So actually, let me switch it real quick. All right, bear with me. I want to read some of these tweets people have been kind of saying about what they might want to see in 3.0. So I see some people say, all right, new characters, new stages. I think we're pretty much going to get a new stage with the Saudi Arabian.
Yeah, the Saudi Arabian stage.
Yeah, we're going to get one new stage for sure.
Okay. Oh, endings for DLC characters. Oh, I didn't notice there was no endings for them.
They have like little interludes depending on which character they fight in arcade mode, but that's it. You don't really get anything else.
Wow, that's interesting. All right, let's what else people say? Taunts. They actually want taunts. Okay. More colors and costumes. People say balance. All right. Let's see. See if I can find Free on Nails tweet. That was pretty good.
One thing I wanted to bring up. A music select would actually be very welcome.
Ooh,
like similar to how like Blaze Blue, Persona, and like Guilty Gear, like games like that, where you could just pick pretty much any song in the game that you want. Because the KOF14 soundtrack actually has a lot of good songs, and you only hear like 9 times out of 10, you're only going to hear the ones who have stages assigned to them. Like the DLC stages, like the 97 stage and the Goro stage, they usually play the character theme of whoever's first on player one side.
Right.
And like when they added Vanessa to the game, they actually remixed the Select Circumstances theme, and it's actually a very good remix. But one, who's gonna play Vanessa at this point in the game? And two, 9 times out of 10, you're not going to get a DLC stage, so it's like you never hear it. You literally never hear it.
And another thing with that, with the train stage, if you play Terry on the player one side on that stage, I know you get the old Fatal Fury soundtrack, one of the his soundtracks for that one, and that one's just so rare because it has to be Terry on that stage on player one, so you never get to hear it. When I heard it the first time at one of my locals, I was like, what the hell is going on?
It's even worse with the character-specific themes. Like, there's a theme for Terry versus Geese. There's one for King versus Rio. There's one for Athena versus Kenzo, and you never hear any of them.
We always hear Kyo versus Iori, though. We always hear that one.
Yeah, we always hear that one.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
But yeah, Music Select would definitely be very welcome. I would really appreciate that.
Some people are saying... I'm getting some feedback. Some people saying improved graphics. Do you think we might get some better graphics?
So, I actually have a very bad hot take on the graphics. I'm one of those few people that actually thought KOF 14 looked decent when it first came out. Obviously, it looked better with the patch this last January, but I don't think the graphics are in a bad state right now. I mean, I think a lot of people are being harsh because this is SNK's first attempt at a 3D game outside of Maximum Impact. Mm-hmm. So it's like the bar is set really high with other games. Like you have Street Fighter 4 and 5 and Marvel 3 to contend with, and other 3D games. And I would say just be fair to SNK. They're doing their best. That like the fact that we got a graphics overhaul when nobody really expected was very welcome. I mean, improvements would be nice, but it's not on the priority list for me.
Okay. All right. I see Juicebox. He tweeted out, add combo scaling on a max mode cancel. Any thoughts on that?
Max mode.
What does that mean?
I think there's already damage scaling on maximal cancels now.
I think
isn't there?
I think what he means is I would say probably means like on the number of hits in a max combo, the damage gets lowered. I mean, one of the reasons why Vanessa sort of gets screwed outside of like meter gain for the opponent from her combos is pretty much because of all the hits she does. She basically gets almost nothing for damage. It's a stun combo, but when you start hitting above 40, then it starts becoming minuscule.
Yeah, pretty much. Okay. Let me see if I can find. All right, yeah. See, a lot of people talking about universal role. Okay. Buff lower tiers.
I can agree with that.
So people say tone down max mode a bit.
Yeah.
I see. Let me see. Hit confirm buffs outside of max mode. I'm not sure if it needs it. What else?
What max mode nurse?
Said hit confirm buffs outside of max mode. Does he mean B&Bs or
I think he means like B&Bs being more accessible when you don't have meter. Because the thing is, with some characters, if you don't have a bar to convert into a max combo, you can't really get anything decent with them.
Yeah.
Like first character that comes to mind is like Mai. Who else? Like Mai, Kula. Like a lot of characters who really excel at getting those light pokes in the max mode confirms.
Yes.
There's some characters where it's like, okay, if you're sitting there at 0 bar, like if they're first, or you burned all your meter in the last round and you're starting this match with 0 meter, you're kind of at a severe disadvantage because of that.
Yeah. Okay. One person says nerf Benny Iori standing D a little, reduce Benny Rajankin active frames. I can agree with that.
Yeah, that makes sense.
It's crazy how long that movie is out there,
dude. It lives out there, yo. You think it's over, you just run into it. It's like, yo,
like I'll be fighting a Benny with like Athena, and I'll throw Cycle Ball, and literally when he does Rajinkin, the ball is like past his fist, but it still was on the screen long enough to eat it, and I'm just like, well, why did I even bother? Like, it's kind of ridiculous.
Right.
Yeah. Make it punishable on whiff, and not like a low profile whiff punish, but just make it punishable on whiff. That'll be great.
Right. Okay. Let's see what they're saying in the chat. I haven't seen it in a while. Let's see. All right. Some people saying I take another lighting or graphics update that's not needed. A lot of people just want like characters. They just want their favorite characters.
KOF is like one of the most diverse rosters, like as far as like the overall universe of the game. It's got like a ton of characters to pull from, and if you actually think about it, when they were making KOF games every year,
yes,
they mainly omitted some characters on purpose or re-added them in newer games on purpose. So like, okay, well, if you want to play this character, you'll go play 98, or if you want to play this character, you'll go play 2002, and so on and so forth. So I kind of understand that, but when we're in a new age of KOF where, it's 2017 going on 2018, a lot of people want to see these characters in a new graphics engine. They're not going to be sprites anymore. Yeah. So naturally, when it's like, oh, KOF 14 is getting updated, okay, I want this character, this character, this character. Like, we're all guilty of it. I can't think of a person who plays KOF who doesn't have a wish list for insert character here who hasn't been in a game in like 15, 20 years.
Yeah. Whereas you could play O2UM and there's like almost all of them in there.
Characters.
Everyone.
Yeah, pretty much. Let me see. Someone said, damn, I missed the spot where I was reading. Maximum activation should be like 13 in a different gauge so you can activate once.
I don't know how I would feel about that.
No.
It'll still be broke.
it would be a little strong depending on the character.
Yeah.
Because that's what 13 suffered from.
Mm-hmm.
If you had like 2 bars full HD, you can get like 95% easy. Like depending on the character you played.
Yeah.
That turned me off of 13 in particular. Like I still love 13 for what it is, but like I couldn't really get too deep into it because I just didn't like how you could get massive amounts of damage and have it be relatively inexpensive. Like at least at 14, I have to spend like 3 or more bars to get 50% or more. But the fact that I could just do like, I'm playing, I'm playing mature and I have 2 bars of full HD. Okay, get Heavy Metal Massacre and I just win. Like that's kind of ridiculous.
Right. Okay. Oh, someone said they want more trials. I'm gonna be really, really honest. I never tried any of the trials in 14.
They're good, but they're kind of outdated. They need to be updated for sure.
Okay, because like
more trials.
Okay, because people say it's a complete like night and day, 180 compared to 13.
Hell yeah.
That was
13,
the biggest
you had like a whole list.
Yeah.
This one you only get like 5, so that's definitely something.
Yeah, 13 damn near had you doing like fucking 1 frame, freaking combos, just frames, and all that, man. Like,
Ash's final trial actually pissed me off to the point where like I was like, I'm not touching trials in this game ever again, because this last trial, like they had to go into max mode and then the install, and you had to like do like DP rush. It was just kind of ridiculous.
All right. Any some people said they like HD over max mode. Okay.
Sickos.
Someone said the reshade mods for 14 look nice. Yeah, that is kind of funny for a PC.
Oh
yeah,
those look gorgeous.
Those ones. I do find it like when I'm looking at certain stages, it just kind of looks too tinted. I don't know if it's the mod I'm using on my computer, but it still looks great, and I don't notice any input lag when I'm playing as well. So I'm like, I usually play it when I usually have it on when I'm playing it. So.
All right. All right. Any one of y'all have any other, I would say, thoughts on what should be in 3.0 that no one hasn't brought up yet?
I mean, they could do some tweaks in terms of the online matchmaking. Over here in Canada, we don't get to see any American only rooms.
Ooh,
So on the PS4, so say you create a room that's region only, you'd only get to see that in the US. You don't see that in Canada, and since there's not that much players playing it over here, so we usually try to go into the US side. But since we can't see the US side, we're kind of shit out of luck. So we usually just try to go into like any of the like pretty much the anywhere ones. I do notice on the PC version there is a section to look for all the rooms that are available, and you're able to go in through those ones.
Yes. But
on PS4, there's nothing like that. So that's one of the reasons why I actually stopped playing on PS4. Was because of the matchmaking. They could do some sort of tweaking on that in terms of the region lock, or something like that.
It wasn't like that before. They added that, right? In like one of the
they added that like around like the first patch, the balancing patch. But before that, it was great. Like we were just able to go in and out of all the rooms. Now,
I'm trying to wonder like why they did that. I mean, was people just like opening lobbies and then like people from just everywhere were just joining lobbies? It was like kind of like filling up lobbies too much or something like that, or like get people.
I mean,
like,
that's not even necessarily a bad. Like that's not the one bar thing. But even then, that's still not necessarily a bad thing. If people are filling up lobbies, that's not a bad thing, to be honest. So.
Okay. All right. Katy Perry said, "I would love to. I would love SNK. I would love SNK is at what the hell? This is a weird sentence. Added the number of online players for everyone to see.
That would actually help. That would help a lot with because basically it's very easy to buy KOF 14 for the first time, try to go online and not find a single match. Can't find anybody in rank. Can't find player matches. If there was like an actual number saying, oh, X amount of players currently online, then that way you can tell. Like when I boot it up, like even if you're a seasoned player, you just want to play online just for the hell of it. You can see like, oh well, there's 250 people online. Okay, so it's a little jumping right now. Sure, I'll go into it. Or if you see a low number like, I don't know, 6, you can be like, I'm not really going to bother. So because that's the main thing with the KOF 14. A lot of times when I try to go online, like sometimes I find a match, and other times I'm spending like an hour and a half trying to find a match, and then I find one, it's laggy, and it's just like, okay, well, I just wasted 2 hours of my time. So
maybe adding,
I think
maybe adding showrooms that are full. Because like if you go into the to search for a lobby, you may not see any rooms, but they may just be all filled up and you just can't see them.
That's true. That's true. That would yeah, I can see that working. That way you would know, like, okay, well, people are online playing. I just have to find space. Yeah,
right. Because if you see just like empty space, then you're just like, damn. All right, let's see. All right, any other thoughts on what people want to see? Last couple calls for that.
It's a minor change. I guess I would like to see implemented so you guys remember those bugs that you would see with like Zarina combos and things of that nature, where you would do like a wall splat move, but then like scroll the screen so they're just like flying forever. You get to follow up whenever you feel like it. So like if they made it to where the screen can't scroll if you're hit with a wall splat move, I think that would actually like try to mitigate like those bugs and things like that happen. It's not something major because I don't really think I think they patched the last couple things that did silly stuff like that, but just to prevent it in the future, especially if we're going to be adding new characters, like if any of them have moves that wall splat or bounce or anything like that, like it would help, infinite protection or like combos that shouldn't normally be possible. Like, oh, I did I canceled in the max mode and rolled, so I'm behind them, and now like their wall splat is pushing me towards the corner. Like silly stuff like that, I think it would help combat that.
Yo, one thing they should add. This is like super like minuscule. Like this is like it probably won't even look good. It probably won't even work. But for some reason, they should add like photo mode. I don't know why. Like I think that would be kind of dope. Like a photo mode, and then you can just like.
So you mean kind of like how DOA does it, where you can like pan the camera around and stuff?
I never tried it in that game. But I do know a lot of like of these new kind of like open world games, these 3D like single player games that have like just photo mode, and you can just like move the camera around and stuff like that.
Yeah, I mean that could work. I just don't know what the thing is. If you decide to pan around to like the opposite side, are you just going to get a black background, or did they do work for like the entire stage or something like that?
You're going to see yourself, man. No, I was worried about that.
I think the stages are like a 3D space because there's certain climaxes show like more of the stage around. Like if you look at like Whip or Mature or like anybody whose climax evolve the camera panning to be like first person view, like especially Ralph. I think Ralph does first person view for a part of his. So I think they do have 3D space like all the way around. It's just we never see the other side because the camera hardly ever pans from the static position of normal gameplay.
Yeah, either that or just limited if they don't want to like show like infinite space or anything like that. Just make it a certain amount of degrees, and I think that'll be cool. That way people can like make little nice screenshots and make cool little posters and stuff like that. So, all right. So we got a question in the chat. This is kind of away from the main subject. I think we'll kind of like dead it for now and try to wrap things up. Says, I have a question newer to KOF. How do you judge what a good team is and where to put them in order? Anyone want to tackle that question and answer it?
For building a team, well, the first thing with KOF you need to realize is that the less characters you have, the more maximum meter you're going to be able to hold. So your second and third characters are generally going to want to be characters that you're going to spend a lot of meter with and do the most damage with said meter. So fine, do like some crazy 5-bar, EX super into climax type of combo or something like that. You're probably going to want to put that character in the back. Also, characters that can that are really good at spamming moves in max mode. So anybody with a projectile or a DP or some kind of awkward move that it like tracks the opponent's location in the EX or something like that. Those kind of characters you kind of want to put in second and third as well because they have longer max mode bars if they're further in the back. Your first character wants to be a character that can build a lot of meter easily. So characters that don't really need like 25-30% or something like that. There's a lot that goes into it, but once you get comfortable with the team that you built, it's kind of hard to shift those positions because then it starts to be a little awkward.
Do you think that person needs to worry about the health values, or is that just that doesn't?
Health values are another thing to worry about. You generally want to have a character with like as close to 1,000 or more health as possible. 900 health characters, they can excel on the back, but if you know that, like, let's say they're only under, like, you're on your last character second, and you have to do a lot more work with that last character, then you need that extra health to make sure that you last multiple rounds.
Okay. All right. That sounds like a pretty good answer. Anyone else have any follow-up to that? Or
I would say that if you're just starting out, don't worry about team order. Just learn to play. Focus on the game. If you learn it, just like if you're not trying to like enter tournaments and win tournaments. If you're just starting out learning the game, just play whatever you want and have fun. That's the important part.
Yeah, I usually
don't worry about too much about like the orders or optimizing a team from the get go. Because even now, like I switch orders everywhere. It doesn't really matter to me.
Yeah, I usually recommend that for people just starting out too. Just play who you like, put them anywhere you like. If you're trying to get better and improve your gameplay to like a competitive level, then you're gonna have to think about that. But at the current moment, just put whoever you want in any team. Just experiment and just have fun.
Yeah. It's not like Marvel where the starting order and who the assists are, the order doesn't really matter as much in KOF. As you play more, you'll probably discover like there's some areas where some characters you tend to spend more meters, so you put them either second or third, and then there's some characters that you don't spend as much meters, so you put them in the front. So it's all up to you and your play style.
Yeah, I actually didn't like if you're like brand new, like I just realized that everything I said was kind of like hardcore. If you find a particular character that is like your best character, then generally you're gonna want to put them last when you're still starting out. That way you kind of have like your ace in the hole if everything goes badly. But yeah, like Freddie and Desmond said, like once you start finding out like, oh well, this character is really good with meter, then you're going to start wanting to shuffle your order. But yeah, for the beginning, just put your just arrange your characters like, okay, well the character needs the most work with, I'm going to put first so they can get more play time, and then like load up the rear with your best characters so you can kind of feel more comfortable even when you're in a pinch.
Yeah, you also want to rotate as you play as well. Otherwise, your last characters sometimes when you get good, you never get to use your like anchor character, so they get neglected. So definitely switch up the orders from time to time, or at least doing casual. So to make sure all your characters get some practice time.
All right, cool, man. Well said, gentlemen. I think we should try to do this a little more often. Maybe have like a Q&A or something episode. So yeah. All right, cool. So why don't we wrap things up for now? Why don't we do that by having everyone throw some shout outs in the air? So why don't we start when we start with Black Legend 914. You there, man?
Yep, I'm here. Yeah. I would like to, of course, shout outs to the Dream Cancel Discord. A number of players that I play with online. I've played a bit. I played KOF like a 14 a bit at release, but since I didn't really find that many to play with, I sort of stopped. But since I found the Dream Cancel Discord and players like Kinshi X Hamura and people like Crashman who tell me and teach me a little bit more or less how to play, I've gotten a little bit better. And it's just, it's Dream Cancel is a good place just to find games and find people willing to help you out and learn that. So, shouts out to them.
All right, cool, man. Thank you very much, man. All right, next we got Juggy. Shout outs.
Yeah. Shout outs. I just want to give a shout out to everyone in my local area in Toronto. Everyone that's playing all the KOF and all the SNK games as well. Big shout out to Karn. I mean, he's been doing a lot of work around here, trying to get us all better and trying to get himself better as well. In terms of getting kind of try to keep up with you Americans and the Mexican players as well. I give a shout out to the Dream Cancel Discord as well. Give a shout out to the Samurai Showdown Discord as well. A lot of the players there do play a bit of KOF there as well, so I want to give a shout out to them. They might even be watching. I don't know. They might be. I do know I have some stalkers on that Discord. If not, I hope you guys are watching. Big shout outs to EX Wild Wolf on the SNK Discord as well. Shouts to Reiki for his awesome donation at one of our locals. We had a Samurai Showdown tournament that had like a 100-something pot bonus. It was a ridiculous amount of pot bonus, and he donated a generous amount to us. So a big thank you to Reiki. Big thanks to LazieFreddy for the invite to the KOF suites at NEC. It was very fun, and
Good to have you.
yeah, thank you very much, man. It's one of the reasons why I go to NEC. The KO suite's so freaking fun.
Yeah.
And I think that's pretty much it. Shout outs to Tortilla from he's a player from Chile. I think he's coming up here in I think January or February. Big shout outs to him. He'll be coming to whoop our asses, so that's gonna be a blast. But yeah, that's pretty much it on my end.
All right, cool, man. All right, thanks for coming on as well.
Yeah, no problem.
All right, cool. Deezee, Kujaku, you have any shouts you'd like to throw?
Obviously, shout out to Dream Cancel for pretty much being a hub for a lot of vocal people in the KOF community. It's a great game, and it's nice to see so many people be passionate about it. Also, like to give a shout out to Helkidori. He actually suggested that I speak up and try to get on the panel for one of these. He's been trying to get me to do it for a few months now, and my schedule finally opened up to where I was able to join you guys. So I definitely appreciate the opportunity to do so. Also, shout outs to Kick Punch Block. They recently brought me onto their team within the last year, and that's what really helped me get out there and start trying to network with other people with KOF. Playing the series for a lot of years, it was really hard for me to consistently find people to play with, and especially make it out to a lot of tournaments that were out of my reach. So they really helped me start building a foundation for bringing people that play this game together. So I really appreciate them for that. But yeah, that's pretty much all I have now.
All right, great. Thanks for coming on. Finally.
Oh, I'd like to give a shout out to New Game Order as well on the Dreamcast Discord, the Dream Cancel Discord. NGO.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I love that guy.
I think he'll appreciate it. I don't know if he'll listen to this, but
I just love that guy, man.
Okay. LazieFreddy, you have any shout outs?
Yeah, shout outs to Vicky for running NEC and hosting Winter Brawl, and just added KOF 14 to the lineup. So shout outs to Biggie. Shout outs to East Coast KOF for supplying the pop bonus for KOF 14 at NEC and also at Winter Brawl. The pop bonuses are entirely or funded by fans on the East Coast. So shout outs to the East Coast crew. And shout outs to Dream Cancel. I was actually trying to rep Dream Cancel at NEC. I don't know why they dropped my tag. It was on the registration. They put it. They didn't put it on stream. And this is the tournament that I did well, but kind of like sad that it didn't get it wasn't shown, but it was on my registration.
Oh damn.
Yeah.
Damn. Oh well. It's all right. We have more chances.
Yeah. I'll win the next one.
Word. Okay. Cool. Are you coming to Combo Breaker?
Yeah. I'm hoping to go to Combo Breaker again. Run it back.
Okay. All right. Cool. That'll be great. All right. Shout outs from my end. Do promo and plugs as quickly as you can. All right. Well, I guess check out EVO Japan 2018. Check out the SNK booth January 26, 27. A lot of people can't wait to see what is going to be revealed. Get Dream Cancel t-shirts at dreamcancel.com/shop. Hang out in our Discord. We'll put the link in the description section like always. These games are on sale, 75% off until January 4th. Shouts to Kings of Ko. Shouts to rochanaji.com. Download this app for King of Fighters 14. It has guides. It has a section of like who's streaming now. It has what else? Frame data, obviously. Yeah, very good resource for your on your phone. Buy this game. Go here. Check these people out. Game Goons. Big shout outs to them. Big shout outs to Kick Punch Block. Big ups to the SNK Esports Support Program. Big ups to these tournaments that have transpired that happened this past month. Check out the Dream Cancel King of Fighters 14 Party Battle Mode event, Christmas Eve 2017 session. And then a week after that, check out the, or I would say on that Saturday, online tournament for King of Fighters 14, the fifth one, hosted by Kings of Colorado, Kings of Co. On Steam. Remember, y'all, it's on Steam. And there's a $500 prize pool for that. And it's free entry. So if you make top 8 or top 3, you're basically getting free money pretty much. I mean, you had to beat some people to get it, but it's pretty much free. Check out Frosty Faustings 10 January 19th through 20th, 2018. $500 pop bonus for King of Fighters 14. King of Fighters 13 side tournament in the works. We'll get some more information for that soon. Check out the replay for this tournament. Winter Showdown 5, Saturday, February 24th, 2018. It's going to be Westminster, Colorado's near Denver. King of Fighters 13 and 14 will be there on that exact same weekend. Winter Brawl 12. $500 pop bonus. Free entry for that game. Free entry for all the games except DBZ Fighters or Dragon Ball Fighters Z. March 24th, 2018, Vegas Cup number 2. More information will be shared soon. Combo Breaker May 25th to 27th, 2018, going down in Illinois. I'm going to post more information on that in the description section on YouTube. And yeah, that's mainly about it. So I want to thank all of y'all, all the players that have joined the discussion panel for tonight. I want to thank all the viewers and stream monsters hanging out with us tonight, sharing with us what you think should be in King of Fighters 14 version 3. And yeah, that's about it. Check out our wiki. Check out. Forgot to tell everybody this. I don't think anybody knows this, but the forums at Dream Cancel have been completely upgraded. And right now I am just trying to figure out how to bring the old features and stuff back. The menu, I would say tab in the forums have changed. Added a couple things. Also, right now, because of spam and stuff, I've closed registration. So if you want to if you want to register for the forums, just let me know or something. I don't know. Maybe I have to manually accept registrations, but I've closed them for right now because the spam is kind of hitting us kind of hard. I mean, I set up all the spam mods and stuff on there, but some of them kind of slipped through. But yeah, we completely revamped and upgraded the forums. I don't know if it's going to make people want to use them again. I know they're kind of old school now, but I mean, they look a little nice now. So yeah, that's about it. So this concludes another episode of the Dream Cancel live podcast. My name is Desmond, the administrator of DreamCancel.com. And until next time, keep playing, keep learning, and have fun. Peace.
Happy holidays.
Take it easy, everyone.
Merry Christmas.
Yeah.